Hello from the open waters. My name is John and I'm the science educator for Fort Bend Children's Discovery Center. Now I'm coming to you from a boat. Now why am I in a boat right now? Well, that's because we're going to be talking about rising oceans, and we're going to do a really quick activity just to demonstrate what could happen if our ice caps melt and our oceans rise and what that will do to all of our land. Now let's get started. To demonstrate the effects of our rising oceans, I'm going to use a pitcher of water, and then I'm going to use this little bucket that has a feature in the middle that looks a little bit like an island. So in just a second, we're going to get a bird's eye view from the skies down on top, and then I'll show you exactly what we'll be doing to see how the land changes with more and more and more water. With our island in place, we'll think of this kind of like Hawaii, and we have our water that is all around the edge. So initially, we will trace to see how big our landmass is before we start adding water from the ice caps. So this is roughly what our island looks like, but if some ice were to melt, because it got too warm on our planet, the water would melt off of the land and it would go into the oceans. So now we can see how the coast of the island would change a little bit. So it still has the same general shape, but you can see that it's a lot smaller because more of it's underwater. So we'll do this a couple more times where we continue to add more and more and more water that used to be ice. So we'll do one more trace after this. And you can see that the more water that comes off of our land, the more ice rather that comes off of our land into the oceans, the landmass along the coast will get less and less and less and less. So this is important for why scientists are studying how much water is going into our oceans, so we can see and estimate how the coast is going to change over time. Thank you for tuning in today to learn the impacts of rising oceans and how that could change the way our land looks. Now, if you guys are following us through YouTube, please hit that subscribe button to see all the new daily content that's coming out. And again, my name is John, coming to you from Fort Bend Children's Discovery Center, and I'll see you next time.